I'd like to talk a little bit about folder structure and images and linking this week. The first week we were asked to create a page similar to this using some headline text and some sub-headline text and styling it using an internal style sheet. We're also asked to import an image and to link that image. What usually happened, some people did it correctly, some people forgot to upload this image. The program that I use to manage my websites is FileZilla. It's an FTP program, and if you Google FileZilla you'll be able to find that link and you can download it. It's completely free. And the way I arrange this is I have my websites here, and this is my personal website, and I have folder structures. This is everything that you see here on the right hand side is up online, and the left hand side is my actual computer that I can navigate just by clicking links and so forth. These are actually the folders within my hard drive. But we're talking about the internet. These are the files that are up in my web space on my server. Now I created an FMD132 folder, and inside that I created a week 1 folder to house the 2 files that are required for this sample here. Now notice that you'll see the index HTML file, and you also see the puppy GIF logo or graphic. You need both of these folders in the same folder in order for this graphic to show up on this page. Because if we look at the HTML, if we go back here and say View Page Source, you'll notice that the page source has the image indicated here, and the directory for it is just, there is no directory listed here, so it's assumed that it's in the root folder, the same directory as the page file. So that's how the images are associated with the page content itself. Now the same goes for any other image or any other media element that you would link onto a page. And in fact, it's the same structure, same principle that goes for creating hyperlinks. If we were to create the word facility here as a hyperlink, and when you clicked on it and goes to another page, the structure would have to be very, very similar. You would have an anchor tag, an A tag, and then followed by href equals, and then in parentheses would be the link to the other page. Now if that page were in another directory, you would have to have the name of the directory, / and then whatever the file name is. That's how the linking structure goes in HTML. Now if I removed this image, I'm just going to delete this right now, click OK, this image is no longer here. What's going to happen is when I refresh this page, and because it's online, it may take a couple seconds, but notice that the image disappears and all you see is puppy image, because this text right here, this text, I'm trying to highlight it, this text right here is what we put in for the alt name of the image itself. So if the browser cannot find the image itself, it's going to display any text that it finds in the alt attribute for this image tag. So the alt text was puppy image. That's why that appears instead of the dog itself. If I were to upload the dog image, so now it's here, go back over to a page, and I'm going to refresh the browser. This text now gets replaced with the actual image, and yes, it's going to say it's reset. I have to log out first and then click refresh, and that'll take a couple minutes. Keep in mind we are working up online. This is live up online, so that's what that goes. And while that's resetting, we can talk a little bit more about hyperlinking. So if I were to take and we were talking about the word facility here. If you take this word facility and to make that a link to another page file, you would have to make sure that this page file is in the directory that it's indicated, and you'd also have to make sure that the directory itself is spelled correctly. So this is your actual web link right here. So you have the name of your URL. Well, actually you would have your username .aisites.com, and then / and then FMD132 week 1, and then the name of the file. If you clicked on any hyperlink to go to another file, you'd see up in the top browser here that it would indicate where that file is in the structure that it is as well. And if you did notice, when I refreshed the page, yes, the dog came back. So that's how linking images works. And what I'm going to do is stop this presentation right now. I'm going to go on to another presentation dealing specifically with hyperlinks.